Hey everyone, Burton's back and we are continuing to try and take back what is rightfully ours. I think we're getting very close to having an initial... Oh, what is happening? They are suffering from a supply limit disaster here. Supply limit is 100 in Corvinians. They're actually going to be losing quite a lot of troops if they carry on staying in that particular area. I think we might have to take advantage of this, providing we don't suffer the same fate. They're down to 800 now. Let us get over there. Obviously I'm going to be leading in the centre. We've got Frogar and Denilus on my flanks as well, but we should be able to take care of these guys. We're probably going to suffer the same issue that they've got as soon as we get into Corvinian, but bear in mind we do hold that particular territory. They no longer have enough men to take it, so the supply limits should be better for us than it is for them, but we'll find out any moment now. The dreaded flu or the plague, whatever the hell it was that decimated my army not so long ago, is gone, it appears. And just as one thing goes, another thing appears. Captain Harassal is here. So let's go ahead. Obviously we're in the mountainous area, our numbers should more than make up for that. You're complaining about your Dark Cell vassal, are you now? Well, what I'm actually going to do is, let's be smart about this. I'm actually fine to ransom him. We'll get the money and we'll use that maybe to start building a little bit of a retinue. So let's take this back, see how it affects the war score. Not great, but we'll get down to Felgor. Don't forget we are still rebuilding our army. We've got 147 gold now. So you know what? Let's go ahead and have a look at some battle mages, shall we? So what are the other options we have? Heavy cav, skirmishers, light cav. And we really don't have that many. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Let's get ourselves 100 battle mages, 70 gold. Now we don't have enough retinue to go for 200, so that's going to have to be it for now, unless we want to try and increase our military organisation. We are actually fairly close to that, and that will allow our retinues to jump up to 300%. Right now we're at 150, so potentially we can get ourselves a battle mage retinue. We've had a son, Atrebus. That's a fine name, we'll stick with that. So this is the army now we really have to be dealing with. I'm going to try and end this war first. Like we say, we're trying to deal with one war at a time. Avoid disbanding our armies, otherwise that can cause us problems. In the midst of battle, I was cornered by my enemy, but a brave soldier wielding naught but a broken sword and a shattered shield strode into the midst of my would-be killers, slaying them all. Once his deed was done, he pulled me from the mess of corpses and dragged me away from the centre of battle. So we get a bodyguard. So we can do that, but we become Craven. Okay, we'll do that. We do have the war focus. Hopefully we will lose the Craven as well. So 220 are protecting there. Now we're not going to take on this force until our battle mages are ready. Truces are expiring with one of the queens, Queen Amanda the Young. We might be in a little bit more trouble. We'll see. I get the feeling we're starting to turn the corner a little bit in this, so we'll see what we can do. What I am going to do is, because I don't have the time to actually keep an eye on this for now, I'm actually going to go on auto-resolve these plots for the time being, and as soon as we're at peace again I'll start managing them myself. I know that might eliminate some room for manoeuvre in terms of being able to imprison people, but in all honesty, with the imprisonments we've been able to do, or we've been able to see, the percentage hasn't been all that great. You're talking 30-40%, and that's something we can afford, is to mess up on one of these and then get ourselves in yet another war. So thankfully our enemies are fighting each other again down there. We're heading into White Watch now. So 497 defenders on that one. It's not great, but it's far from... Right, you're trying to take out our battle mages. That's not going to happen. We're going to move the battle mages. And that's the point. Will they still reinforce while they're on a boat? Don't believe they will. Well, luckily for us, these guys are all appearing to be leaving. We now have giants in Newgrad. I'm not paying. We are going to be suffering a little bit. We could do with doing some things against them. I mean, we could rally rebels, enforce martial law. There's not too much we can do. I think we should have a better spy master. Thurgist. I'm not a big fan of leaving the Thurgist there. No, just from the history of problems we've had with them. Can we really trust someone in that same position? I'm not too sure on that fact. So we do have Whiteflow, and they've actually been taken as well. So we could send a force over there. Now these guys have gone. Let's get you back on solid ground, should we say? Oh, you doing the round? They're going back to Sarthal now. That's going to be annoying if they keep on doing things like that. We're up to 18. Could 21 take on 103? I don't think it's worth the risk, so we're going to move them out while our army takes White Watch back. There we go. Now, the unfortunate thing with this is it's actually doing too much at all. I mean, we could probably do with taking Cold Rock, and then that'll bump the war score up an awful lot. But for the time being, I think we're content to do this. Now, the war score of the other one, King Tiber, it's only at -30. I think we've got plenty of time to go yet. Oh god damn, we're just going to be losing money left, right and centre here. 419 again. Have they actually decided that they're going to sit here? Skeevers. Oh, we're going to have to start doing something about this now. Our modifier, our income is going to dwindle if we don't start managing these things, but it's too much money at the moment, just far too much. So 419 men are all that stand in the way between us and taking Dragon's Reach. Now don't forget, we could call in our friends, good King of Anvil, but we're working on relations. We want to get him as high as we can, as happy as he can before he does anything like this. He does have a younger daughter as well, Alder of Anvil. Maybe we should go ahead and do a very early betrothal with Trabus. They're both 1 year old. Well, it still leaves us with Vanek. They say no. Well, that's a turn for the books. So we do have to find Vanek someone soon. I think we'll take... Oh, we've got a Breton, Princess of Camlon. Ooh. Let's have a look. It's their only child though, Rochelle. And they'll say yes. Let's do that with my youngest then. That'll be a good while before that comes to fruition, but I'm surprised they've actually accepted that. Brilliant. Okay. That was unexpected. So we've got 1200 men knocking on doors right this moment. We can go ahead and create titles we're not going to bother with. Title loss, we know about this. Weak claims we also know about. I'm just going to go through all of these now. We end your plot, you say no. Okay. My wife is pregnant again. This lady is very impressive. And speaking of impressive, let's go ahead and keep saving this money. I'm going to get some more battle mages as soon as I'm able to upgrade military organisation, which is going to be a while because, wow. So let's go ahead and do a smart thing. Let's research military tech instead and try and make that happen a little bit faster. Because essentially those mages can act as a bit of a standing army for us. They might be able to take care of some of the smaller revolts. We're at 91% on this now. That's not good. Let's assault. Yeah, that's okay. That's brought it down a little bit. Don't forget this war's ticking over as well. So I think what we might have to do is abandon this siege and just go and take care of Cold Rock. And hopefully that'll give us a a bit more breathing room, should we say. Because it's fair and well us taking back the land that's been taken from us, but that's not going to improve the war score that much. However, if we manage to take some of their land, it's going to be a lot better. Now, let's start here. 487, that's going to be okay. 91% is the war score on that one. I'm just keeping a very, very close eye on that at the moment. 487 troops, their morale's not too bad, but it is dropping rather fast. They won't be able to last too much longer with this. 93% is on this. I think we'll have enough time on this one without having to assault. We'll see how it then affects it, and then move on to Cold Rock. I'm going to say I'm actually going to give him a chance. Yeah, we'll give him a chance. 95%. Oh, squeaky bum time. 474. We've suffered another defeat. Where have we suffered? Oh, yes. In the other war. Not this war, so we're not doing too badly. 96%. Come on, guys. There we go. Whew. Well, it's nice to say that we can turn that one around. That got very close indeed then to becoming a bit more problematic. In regards to... Oh, we finally had a daughter, Sevilla. That will do nicely. In regards to that, we can improve economy. Magical infrastructure. Improve keeps. I think I'm probably going to try for magical. What would that get us? Infrastructure 2. Improve keeps. Improve keeps gives us better siege defense. I think I'm actually going to go for the siege defense. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I think that is sensible. Oh, bloody hell, we don't have enough men. I mean, we'll call up everyone who we've got remaining nearby. And let's just get them all over here as quick as possible. Oh my god, they've taken the entire region in the south, this army here. No wonder we're in a spot of bother with that war, but that's a war that's going to have to wait. We're going to have to get all these men present and accounted for. So come on all over. Oh, we're going to run into some trouble here. We're going to have to wait for you guys to join up. There we go. Now get yourselves over together. Oh my god. Those little opportunists. Let's disband these. We've got 140 odd coming up. So hopefully we should have enough. Once again, they run directly into each other, which is going to be great for ourselves. What's their defenders? 1400. Are we still going to not have enough? Bloody hell. Right, so still not enough to take care of them there. Now we could get a white piece and leave it at that. I don't think we can afford to white piece it. We need to be winning this. So the only way for us to win it is to get more men over. We don't have more men. We've got 283, which is spread all over the place. That's not going to do anything. We've got 53 battle mages. Would that push it over? Well, I suppose we're about to find out. Hopefully they'll reinforce while they're marching on. 3 per month. Well, question Primus. I want that money. You shall pay back the money. 101 gold. Nice. Is he still in the job as well? Are we really going to leave him here? I don't think so. Mannerless. Yes, you, sir. I'm actually going to put you to survey the province, I think. Because we could do with some good news in some of our provinces, because we have so much unluckiness with giants and skeevers and all sorts. Now, oh my god, they've got a very large army heading our way. What's actually happened there? Have they just actually lost? Virtue has taken over. What the hell happens? What happened there? It was Farragut. Anders of Virtue. Lionheart? What happened to Lionheart? King Tiber actually lost it, it looks like. Or he's given it away. Interesting, okay. It means we do have a lot more men coming our way. Oh, they've decided to stop, that's good. And excellent news, we now have enough men to take Cold Rock. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But first it says, let's get the easy victory here. Falmer this time. Damn, we're not going to do it. We just can't afford to. Excellent, that went good. And again, once again, Smuggler's Ring. We need to save this money, people. We're neglecting the short-term prosperity and safety of our people for the long-term security of the realm. Winterhold must survive this. Where did children come from? Travis, you're 2 years old, but I think I need to tell you. You become trusting. That's good for now, being a small child. Maybe not when you become an adult. Let's just disband the fleet. How are we actually doing money-wise? We're making, or we're losing money. Crap, that's not good. Once this war's over, we should start getting a few additional incomes. That allows us to focus on our main problem. We've got an additional 722 men, possibly. I'm still waiting for this. We're getting close. Another few months. I am now a legendary. So that's elite, so let's pop it up to legendary. Brilliant. So look at all the bonuses we get from that. I like that a lot. We've gone ahead and managed to take hold of the main piece of land here, and it's not done too much. So what we are going to have to do is try and be smart. We're going to split the army into half. Half going to go here, half going to go there. Both of them are going to be avoiding this giant stack of people here. So we're just going to try and take this as best we can. Thankfully, they're suffering attrition. The supply limit is 1,000. They've got more than double that. So if they decide to try and take this land, it is going to cost them, which is what I like to hear. Good news is we have more than enough people to take care of both territories. We've actually taken one back directly, and now military organisation. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, it was tempting to go with sieging, but plus, oh, hang on, I don't know. We'll get us an additional 3 or only 100 battle mages. 100 battle mages or fastest sieging. I think we're going to have to go with logical, and we're going to say sieging. That'll help us to recover faster. I'm going to send you guys over to this territory now. And you hopefully will be able to take care of both of these in turn. Kind of a shame that we had to choose sieging then. Damn. Yeah, kind of a shame that we had to do that. We're making money now, which is nice. Not a lot of money. Oh, these little bastards have actually come back again. Can we make a new one? What have we got? 112. Yeah, you guys form together. Go down and take care of them, please. Oh, we don't have enough men. Right, we've taken that back. Now let's get up here and take the final piece of territory, with the exception of this. Have they managed to take these as well? No, we've got other issues going down in Dunmarch. Right. So, we're getting near to the end of this war. Like we say, we can have a white peace. We don't want to do that though. We want to try and end this and sort of try and solidify our power at the same time. Unfortunately, this big stack of troops are causing us some issues. I think we might go ahead. Oh, how opportunist. So they've gone ahead and they've turned against them, instantly lost. We're going to instantly disband them. We now no longer have enough men here due to attrition. Damn it, what the hell's happening? Let's get to Dunstad. They've got a lot of their men that have come back on over as well now, so what we're probably going to have to do is get our men together and go and take care of these guys. If we defeat an army of this size, that should actually push us up a little bit more. I think it's sensible that we'll meet in Elder's Blood's region because they have tried to take it back a couple of times. By the time we get there, they will have taken back this piece of territory, so let us go ahead and march on them. We'll go around this way. We'll try and avoid attrition, shall we? And after this battle, you want a white piece? I'm going to decline your white piece. Damn. This has cost it. Imagine if we would have paid off all of these things. It would have cost us a lot. Now don't forget, we're attacking in hills, but we hold the territory. I am a good leader, but I don't know if I'm this good. Let's see. Managed to pull it off. War score didn't increase too much at all, but we are going to carry on chasing them because that has gone in our favour. We're going to have to address this issue soon, but that's something that's going to be happening in the next episode while we go ahead and take Skyrim back. I'll say goodbye to you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.